It's early morning on the reefs of Palau, and this baby blenny, less than an inch long, is waking up from a long night spent in its little den overlooking the neighborhood. Nearby, a baby pajama cardinal fish is starting his day with a little breakfast of nutrients suspended in the water. A young Tridacna clam, which will grow up to 4 feet in length, is also feeding on particles of food swept along by the gentle current. And the same is true for this yellow anemone. This pair of yellowtail gobies, about an inch long, very rarely leaves their home and prefers instead to find protection among the short branches of their coral head. A school of bluehead cardinal fish swims along the shallow reef looking for food. These young cardinal fish enjoy the protection of coral rubble and find comfort in numbers. Moving up and down the water much like a helicopter would, this two-eyed goby is eating coral rubble to extract the algae which it feeds on. The elusive mandarin fish is scouting the reef looking for a partner and spends all day protected in the branches of his coral home. At about 2 inches of length, the rainsford goby likes to have lunch all by himself. He moves nervously in the water, pecking the coral rubble to get the tiny algae that he feeds on. Back at the home of the baby blenny, his mother keeps a close eye on her surroundings to make sure that the eggs that she's carrying in her mouth will not be taken by any predators. Better leave. The same is true for the sand eels. They cautiously emerge from their burrows in the sand and slowly proceed to feed on the plankton floating in the water. Meanwhile, a juvenile yellowtail chorus is also nervously moving around the reef, feeding on algae. Sunday morning on the reef. This beautiful Chromodoris magnifica nudibranch starts the day moving along the bottom at his own speed. Hey, what's the rush? And with its bright orange serrata and fluffy gills, he's advertising to potential predators that he's poisonous. So, you might as well take it easy. Things are very different next door, however. This odd couple likes to get up nice and early to clean up their house. The red-banded goby keeps an eye out for predators. This benefits the shrimp, who is blind. In turn, the shrimp make sure that their house is always nice, clean, and of course ever expanding. Well, things of course get even busier when there's more than one shrimp living in the same family. Meanwhile, a crocodile fish is keeping an eye on the whole action, enjoying the warm sun of the day. The eye of a leafy scorpionfish. This fish likes to gently undulate side to side on the bottom, ready to prey on smaller fish. His cousin, a white leafy scorpionfish, also does the same. Chromodoris willani is also another beautiful nudibranch found in these waters, as well as the water of Yap and the Philippines. This small pipefish, a cousin of the seahorse, likes to feed on the tiny hydroids growing on the blade of seagrass. These waters are home also to a host of nudibranchs such as Nembrotha cristata, Philidia celestis, and pink nudibranch eggs, which are clustered together in a tightly knit ribbon that gently wavers in the water. The beautiful Nembrotha rutilans, a nudibranch often found also in the Philippines, dazzles the eye with its gorgeous coloration, an ingenious way to keep predators at bay. On a red gorgonia nearby, there's also a tiny pygmy seahorse. And when night falls, hermit crabs come out and patrol the reef, making sure that the neighborhood is once again ready for another day to start.